Hello, my name is Jocelyn Hybreck, and this is my pet peeve speech on the effects of bad parenting on children. Who has been affected by bad parenting? Bad parenting can truly affect how you are as a human being. Bad parenting can also lead to a large list of psychological disorders, including depression, anxiety, and even in some devastating cases, PTSD. School performance is also affected by bad parenting, by lack of motivation or interest, as well as some children even acting out. My thesis for this assignment is bad parenting is truly affecting the world in which we live, especially since the children are our future. This is an issue that needs to be solved sooner rather than later. And I will persuade you to agree with me with my 4 solutions to this issue. My first solution is to teach better parenting. My second solution is to create a safe space for children. My third solution is to create a better self-worth stance and to provide more support for parents in need. Before we get into that, I believe that you need to understand the severe effects of bad parenting on children. There are many of these effects, which include low self-confidence, anxiety and depression, as well as other mental health disorders, impaired social skills, academic and cognitive impact, as well as self-destructive behaviors, and intergenerational impact, and even an increased likelihood of criminal behavior. The story I am going to present to you today is about a young girl named Bella who is 6 years old. She is living in a single-parent household with 2 older brothers. The mother works 2 jobs, while the 2 older brothers are forced to watch the younger daughter. The brothers, on the other hand, do not pay enough attention to Bella and often leave her with only 1 meal a day that she eats. When the mother does spend time at home, she's easily frustrated and irritable because of the fact that she has very little sleep working 2 jobs. And because of this, she tends to take it out on her children, and she takes it out on them by either screaming at them or by using physical punishment such as being beat with a belt or other objects. There is a solution to the problem that Bella is having, and I'll give you many solutions that could help fix this problem. Solution number 1 was to teach better parenting. There are many ways to teach better parenting, such as classes that parents can take, although that does take the time and the money to do so. Not all parents can do this, which is understandable because of time frames, but there are other solutions, such as doing your own type of work. And you can look up on Google how to teach better parenting, and then you'll get a site called Better Up. When going on that site, it teaches you that using skills such as empathy, active listening, and conflict resolution can help you soar and become a better parent to your children because it provides a safe place for them to live and to come to you whenever there are issues. The second solution that I have would be to create a safe space for children. It doesn't have to necessarily be at home. It can be at school, at a relative's house. It could be at home, of course. Of course, children should be able to feel safe no matter where they are at. But as far as Bella goes, if she doesn't believe that she can talk to her mom because of the fact that the way her mom acts, she can have an outside source that she can come to feel safe. But to create a safe space for children, you have to be able to be consistent and reliable with them whenever it comes to their issues. You have to be able to validate their emotions properly. You have to be able to apologize when needed and let them know that you know where they're coming from. You should avoid using unnecessary criticism whenever they're opening up to you. That way they do not close themselves off to you. And you should make sure that you spend enough one-on-one time with them so that way they know that they are loved and heard and respected by the adult. Solution number 3 is to help children work on their self-worth. Self-worth is very important and fundamentally so for children. In Bella's situation, a sense of self-worth would help her hopefully not fall into a negative mental health state. But to help children work on their self-worth, you can take these steps, such as setting realistic goals and expectations for them, as well as teaching them it's okay to take on challenges. It's also good to praise them on their efforts, whether that's big or small. It doesn't matter as long as it's helping them build up their self-worth. You should also make sure that if they do make mistakes, you do not criticize. Instead, make it a learning experience. That way they do not feel like they're being belittled or below you. And it's also important to teach positive self-talk in any ways that they can. Children need a good sense of self-worth. And by working on their self-worth, they're happier and more productive children, all in all. As for my last solution to this issue, it is to provide more support to the parents. This solution does focus mainly on the parents because to get to the root of the problem, you need to start on what's going wrong. Of course, there's many ways that we can provide support to parents, such as food banks. Food banks provide a source of food for parents that can't quite afford the basic necessities of life, as well as churches. Some churches do offer extra assistance to the people in need. And then, of course, there are therapists that can help with mental health. And even if you don't have the money for a therapist or the time for therapy, even just being a good friend, a good relative, just somebody that the parent can vent to and talk to and maybe get some outside perspective would definitely help. But all in all, the community in which the parents live should work together to come up with positive solutions to help parents, whether that is affordable childcare or food or just anything, shelter, clothes, anything. Your community should work and come together to try and help parents in need. For my conclusion on this, bad parenting truly affects the entire world. The issues that need to be solved truly do need to be solved. And I hope to have persuaded you with my presentation that it is important to teach better parenting, to create a safe space for children, to teach them to have better self-worth, and above all, to make sure that you provide the proper support to parents in need. By doing so, children will get what they deserve to live and grow in a happy, healthy household where they won't have to fear every single day that they wake up. After all, it's like President Franklin D. Roosevelt said, we cannot always build the future for our youth, but we can build our youth for the future. And I truly believe that from the bottom of my heart.